Look at you go, Travis.
Look at you go.
Alright, does anybody need help setting up A, or are we good?
It's equals to 180, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I thought you said it is equal to 120.
let's just digress for a second. And let's look at this chart right here. I want you to list for me, and we're going to pause this since you can't actually see it on the board, because that would be 4 minutes of... We're on A. And those are alternate interior angles. So what would you do with these two things? You would set them equal to each other. Which means that you would say, I gave him a little thingy.
Have you reached that bit?
I have. I need my thing to pop up though. Why are you not doing it? Why are you not doing what I tell you to do? Oh, there you are. Hello, friend.
It came back. Hello, what's up? What up, guy?
Alright, let's use, purple.
Okay.
Alright, so, dear.
I think it's so
I don't think.
It was calibrated like 4 minutes ago. What is happening?
Did you put your little white thing make you?
I didn't do any of that.
You try turning it off?
I didn't do any of that.
Have you tried unplugging it?
Alright, I need y'all to leave me alone and let me redo this. It's on my desk in the 8th period stack. You're going to have to look for it. It's underneath that 6th period stack right there. Mm-hmm.
Is this the new technology they're training us on?
Pardon? Say it to me again.
Is this the new technology they're training us on?
No, that's the panel, which is really cool, but
Big
The
old
big
boys.
computer.
yeah.
Let's see if it'll coach long as one of them.
Taylor, get out of his head for his seat.
I'm trying to work for myself.
And she made me get out of her seat.
Yeah.
You are.
She loves me.
I remember that. I used to come here during lunch, and then she left to walk me out, and I couldn't get in.
I'm sorry. Alright. So you should have 129 equal to 16x plus 17. What would you do from there?
You would subtract 17.
Okay, you should be able to do that one. Now let's look at B. What would we do for B?
Set them equal to each other.
Why would you set those equal
They're
to
all
each other?
Exterior.
Oh my gosh, children, take a point.
Yay.
Height.
Yes.
Okay, what would you do from there?
Minus
Subtract 5x.
11.
You would do all kinds of great stuff, right?
Plus 37.
So you could add 37 and subtract 5x.
Plus and 37.
Okay, whatever makes you happy, honey. What about C? How would we set up C?
Add them equal 180.
You would add them together and set it equal to 180 because those two are what types of angles besides Travis? Consecutive. Good, take a point. Alright, what about E? What kind of angles are those?
It's the corresponding.
Corresponding, good. And so what would we do with
We
those?
equal them to each other.
We would equal them to each other. So
That's
we
smart.
would say, you are tater tot, celery stick, whatever
Yes.
it is that you
Pop
want to
Remember,
be.
thank you.
I'm very.
As much as I love celery, it makes me feel like I'm being.
Did you find it, honey?
Yeah.
Okay,
Your-
you still have your
bones
study
sound
guide?
like when they break.
Because you need that, that's great.
Celery stick.
Alright, any questions on those four? Do we need to pause for a minute so you can work on those four and then go to E? Alright,
I
or
think I
F?
did A wrong. Oh, I forgot D.
I already did B. Why did I already do that?
I screwed up A.
Okay, has everybody written these down? Or do you need a moment? Okay, I can give you a moment. I really am sorry.
I screwed up
Oh,
A.
ham sandwich. Okay, which one were we on that we needed to write down?
I needed C.
All of them?
E. I looked down at my paper, looked back up.
Okay, you set these equal. Put a big equal sign here. Add these together and set it, look at this problem solving. Set it equal to 180. And then you set these equal. Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Now I'm not going to do anything.
Give me a good side mess.
So,
I just need y'all to write these, add these together, set it equal to 180.
alright, I can see it.
I'm trying to block the thing. I just wanted fresh air in here.
So nice.
I wish you was. It's like a glare hitting me in the face.
I thought we were having class outside yesterday.
Well, people didn't come make up their test this morning.
Everyone sucks at different.
Oh, yeah, their test.
Blake,
And
Heather.
then,
Where's Blake?
whoa,
Blake.
we're not calling people out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and it wasn't just in this class, it was in other classes too. So they didn't come finish their test, and we need to cut these things out, and people didn't come to 0 period to work on their homework. So, why should we get fun stuff when we don't do what we're supposed to do? You know what I mean?
Oh, also, I did this during 5th period, and I
Thank you. After you subtracted
You don't have to do that.
11, did you get for D?
Okay, I subtracted 11. I did not subtract 11. I added 37.
I wonder if I hit pause up here. Okay, does everybody have that part written down so I can pause it?
I do.
Yes, no, maybe?
No,
No. Oh my gosh, Curtis, yes. For D?
Ow.
Yes, so on D you would add them together and set it equal to 180.
So it would be
Okay, I have to subtract
11X.
to that.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm doing something like not to where it was.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
C is in here.
Wait, no.
No, hold on.
Write the letters, baby. Not numbers.
Yeah.
after that, did you,
And y'all, I'm gonna expect to see your work on a separate sheet of paper since we're working this out. It should be on a separate sheet of paper.
Asbury. I woke up, okay, I had to crate my dog at night, right? Because I didn't know how to act in the house.
This is a conversation that I really care about.
Yeah. And like, it's interesting. Alright, I went to bed and he was locked in the cage. I woke up this morning and he was laying right next to my bed.
Oh, sweetness.
I don't know how we got out the
He
cage.
was like, you don't lock me up.
I don't know
You
how
don't
we.
put me in prison.
I don't know how we got
I'll
out
show
the
you who's
cage.
boss. I'm sorry.
I woke up this morning, my door
I
was
looked at it. I was like,
I was kind of mad though.
Hey, your cast is off.
You just kind of.
How long has it been off? I swear I do pay attention. I don't. I'm so sorry. I love you. Oh, okay, so I don't feel sad.
Do you think ghost surreal?
I
I'm
don't.
sorry?
Do you think ghost surreal?
I do.
Like spooky ghosts that haunt us or spirits?
Cause like I went to bed last night and I had my door cracked. This morning I woke up and my door was closed and locked and my dad was like banging on the door for me to like open the door.
Okay, well I don't know about the lock, but moving is like when.
Yeah.
Okay, can I move this over?
Your
Can I move this over?
Question.
Moving this over. What?
Am I looking at decimal?
No, what'd you get a decimal?
E.
E? You said I'm equal to each other?
you can't get this one?
Yeah.
Okay, if you set these equal to each other, you would get 19x plus 1 equals 12x plus 22, right?
Yeah.
And you'd subtract that, and you would get 7x, and subtract that equals 21.
Plus 7,
Boom.
Is that what you were
Did you tell us what we're supposed to be doing for E?
Not yet, I was trying to move it over there, and then y'all started freaking out, saying you didn't know what's happening. Is that what it says in directions to write that in the circle?
Yeah, I read it, but I don't know if I was
I would say find the X.
Record your answers in the circle. Yes. Okay, so are we ready for D?
Yes.
What would you sleep?
Sorry, wake
Wake
it up.
up. Oh gosh. He's tingling now.
Alright, so on D, what kind of angles are those?
Consecutive.
Negative. So you would say 4x plus 19 plus 7x minus 15 equals 180.
Like how you're fixing this one.
Alright, so what's 4x plus 7x?
11X.
11x. And what's 19 minus 15?
4.
Minus 4 is 176. That might have to be decimal, isn't it?
I don't know, divide and see. And then it should.
176 into, oh wait, no, that's in there. I'll take it at 77. That was,
Yes, you'll get a negative number. For C, you will get a negative number, yes.
you get 7 for A.
C, on what
Oh,
letter?
I got negative
G?
I got
Okay,
negative
how about we
6
work
so
that
far.
one out up here?
It's 7.
Okay, so
It's like
we're gonna start on G now. The first thing you would do is you would add these together instead of equal to what?
180.
180. So we would do 11y minus 32 plus 3y plus 2 equals 180, correct?
Yes.
Alright, what's 11? What is happening? I don't know. My lips not working. This is G. Here, Danielle.
We can do it.
Okay.
I didn't add it together.
Alright, now, my question for you is on this one. Once you get y, how are you gonna get x?
You plug your Y back into the.
Plug y back in.
Yeah.
So once you get that, plug y in here, and then set these two equal to each other.
That's right.
So you're gonna have to manipulate some things on some of these. There's multiple steps to them.
What goes in the circle of for your answer?
X,
X?
yes.
Not Y.
How we feeling so far?
Tired.
Well, about now.
Tired.
No. You have to do math the rest of your life.
Addition and like multiplication and subtraction and division.
You're gonna have to problem solve for the rest of your life.
After you take the criminal
I'll have to do angles.
you get,
Where? Where are we at? Which
I
one?
meant 3 wine.
You
I
don't
feel
subtract.
like in the future they're gonna make.
No. Okay, guys.
Find the angle.
Curtis asked a great question, and I've seen this on a bunch of papers. He said after you subtract 3y and 11, you do not subtract these. They're on the same side of the equal sign. Add them together. I've seen that so many times. So many times. Alright, so then you get 14y minus 30 equals 180.
32.
No, baby. What's negative 32 plus 2? Alright, then what would I do from here?
plus 30 to 180. Oh shoot.
Y. 14y. You're finding y.
Why?
It's very important that you use the right letter. And so y equals,
15.
and then you plug it back in. So plug it in right here. Let me use a different color. I'm gonna come up here and write it. You would say 3 times 15 plus 2 equals 10x plus 7. So take this, plug it in right here, and I worked it out up here in red.
So 45, 47 equals 2x.
3 plus 5
And then minus 7 equals 40. X equals 40.
Look at you go, write it down on your paper. We're turning this in today. So if you're done with this problem, work out the others ahead of us, because we're turning this in today.
That was all mental math and stuff.
Look at you go, I'm so proud now, write it down. How many points to terminal plane?
Why is 50?
How many points to terminal plane?
Yeah. You plug in Y plus 3Y plus 2. And you solve it.
Ah, H is confusing.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Not plus 15. Not plus 11.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Just off the line.
Oh yeah, double calculation.
You grab that one right there off my tower.
You plug 15 to 3Y
Anybody else need a calculator?
What's an X?
I have like
X
7.
plus
I
7.
already gave it.
We need to go work on it.
I'm going to go back. We can do it somewhere else.
Ready?
It's a what?
Apprentice.
It doesn't.
You're
It says
welcome.
apprentice and then it has like
Is that
smiley faces
160?
on it and it has like
You're welcome.
No, that's 47. One of these.
my handwriting is good and I don't feel like writing.
You make another
What time did
7
they do to go from here?
equals.
Where'd you just all this?
So equal.
So what should we
That
do?
equals 47
Okay.
in the solid
Hey,
rate.
you know the tap sector? Oh, I didn't know you had that one right there.
You guys say that every time. We literally have the same conversation every time.
I've never seen
I
that one.
swear we do.
I've never seen
Alright,
that
are we
one.
ready to do, E and F?
No, this one right here.
Or F?
Yes.
Ready for F?
I swear I've never seen that one.
Okay. So on F, what would you do first? Would you find X first or would you find Y?
Why?
Okay, so what would you do with the two angles that make up Y?
Set them equal to each other.
Because they are,
Vertical.
good, take a point.
Hey.
You did it right. What did,
Oh, this is F?
Which one?
this, you're doing F now?
Yes. That's an 11. I'll write it here.
Is that Mr. Figure?
No.
Oh, I get them
It's
confused.
Shakespeare.
I am a Dr. Asheville. They don't look alike. So me and my brother don't look alike.
Is it the old same?
It don't matter if we're half. We live with each other our whole life.
Ain't somebody saying
We still blood.
Okay, so let's solve this problem and not ask me.
SL1?
EY?
Okay, this says symmetric property. What do you know about the symmetric property? What does it do?
EB?
Where are your 2.7 notes? If you open it up and see that it says 2.7, that's.
Well, I'm not really sure. Like, I know this, I did the same thing she did, but I'm not sure.
Okay, is everybody found the Y? Or do we need a moment?
Hold
I need a
up.
moment.
Can you please like give me like 5 moments?
Not 5 minutes, no.
Alright, I found one.
Got it.
Sorry. I'm 5.
We know.
I'm sorry. I don't.
You're thinking that, oh, what's that? Like your mom? Like, bro.
Did y'all find Y?
Yes, it's 8 equals 8.
Did everybody get Y equals 8?
No, I didn't.
You said we couldn't get
I
that.
got
right?
6.
Never can.
Okay, no, you should get it.
You're doing X here.
So you would subtract 11Y, right?
I probably
And
did
you
it
would
wrong.
get negative 5Y
Kevin probably did it right.
plus 14 equals negative 26. And then you get negative 5Y equals negative 40. So then Y equals 8. Correct?
I didn't do like that, but I got it right. So you
Okay. So then you know that this angle and this angle are congruent.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So we're going to plug in 8 for Y, and we're going to do 6 times 8 plus 14. Now, what do you know about this angle right here and 13x minus 25?
Hold on.
They're alternate.
Well,
No.
why can't you
No,
go
no,
both?
no. No, guys, listen.
That's why I just remember.
What about this purple angle and this angle right here?
That's
Oh.
They add up to equal 180. So you would add
I didn't know that.
13x minus 25 equals 180.
I said them equal to each other.
Oh.
Does everybody see why they add up to be 180?
Hold on.
Because it makes a line.
Yes.
Where, baby?
Yes, that's why.
Oh, we're not there yet. Just wait. Just pump the brakes. Just chill on that one, because that one is a complicated one.
So that's gonna be
Pump it up.
plus 13x minus
See that?
25.
All right, what's 6 times 8?
48.
Plus the 13.
All right, what's 48 plus 14?
62.
62.
And what's 62 minus 25?
I don't know.
It's
37.
37.
37
Love.
plus 37.
Okay. Now, would you add or subtract 37 from both sides? Subtract 37.
Plus 43 equals 13x.
What?
143 equals 13.
Mm-hmm. What does X equal?
11.
Boom, look at us go.
11.
Wait,
We did G already, correct?
Alright.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got three. We need HI.
H-I-J? How about I help you with H and J and you guys do I without me?
okay.
I
Silent so hard.
I is, okay, so would you rather do H and I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. And I can start you off on J?
go for it.
What you said?
What?
I can, H, we'll do H and I and can start you off on J.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, are you ready for H?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
37. That was
Well, for those of you that are ready, what do you know about your Y angles? They are what kind of angles?
Right.
No.
Never mind, I'm not
Alternate.
Look at them.
X.
alternate exterior.
Alternate
Yeah, they're
exteriors, so what do
alternate
you know about those?
They're congruent.
So what should you do?
Set them equal to each other.
Set them equal to each other.
Each other.
So it's like you don't even need me, as long as you look at the chart and actually think.
That's
Yes.
and then we can solve that.
Yeah, solve it.
For F, did you give it X? X equal
We're on.
Yes.
I was just trying to make sure that.
Y equals 2.
Good.
Alright.
Okay, Miss Wilson, I'm looking at 8.
What would you do for the next one? Okay, so what should you write? Okay. Where did you go? And then what?
15 more days until roll call.
Okay. And then? Let me check it. You don't plug in set up. You're solving it to prove that X equals 7.
Oh, I got that. Okay.
So you're just doing this to prove that X equals 7. That's all you're doing.
So on H, after I found Y, what I
Maybe you're just solving the equation. That's all you're doing. Is solving the equation.
Oh,
And then
okay.
you're writing the steps down. Just like they did up here, right? Okay.
Boom.
Alright, are we ready for H?
I did
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, 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 yes.
83 cents, yes.
So H, did everybody take
I
9y
need
plus 4 and set it equal to 11y minus 14?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Did you get negative for H?
I don't know, tell me that.
I got
You'll get a positive y.
Yeah, I got 2.
I got, wait, what?
No, I didn't get 2. That's a neck. I got 9.
I did too.
So you'll subtract 11y and you get negative 2y. You
Yeah.
subtract 4 and you get negative 18. You divide both sides and you get 9.
Yes.
Oh, we're talking about for X.
I didn't do
Well,
that.
then why did you say that?
When we set them equal.
Oh, I didn't know that was
Yeah.
You would. Now, but first you have to do something. What do you know about this entire angle and this angle? They're congruent. You could also set it equal to this one. Either one. But what would you have to do to this part right here and this part right here?
Add it.
You would add them together. So you would take
So it'd be 3X plus 63.
3x plus 28 plus 63
Alright, so that'd be cool.
and set it equal, do y'all want to set it equal to 11y minus 14 or 9y plus 4?
11y plus 14.
Okay? 11 times, and y was 9 minus 14. Okay, solve it from there.
Okay, let.
You can do this.
99.
I got a solid answer, but I didn't.
What was that?
Did you get a solid
I
answer?
got 20.
Did you set it equal to 9y plus 4? Okay, can I come see what you did? Okay. No.
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 I had so much faith in
They're not
myself.
supplementary.
But like, what?
They're not supplementary.
There's an arrow, right? I was.
Okay.
Pretty good, Heather?
No. Me neither. Don't worry about it.
63.
Yeah.
So you have to add, you have to add these two together, right here. You have to add those together to get that entire angle.
It equals -2.
Does it?
I got 2.6.
Oh, I'm confused. Okay, stop. Breathe. What's 28 plus 63?
91 equals 99. Minus 42.
So 85.
What, baby? Where are you all at?
Oh, I know what I did wrong.
Do you see why I added these two together? Okay, and I set it equal to this because they're corresponding angles. That means they're congruent.
I know what I did wrong.
Okay? And I plugged in 9 for y because that's what we found. Okay. Alright guys, what's 99 minus 14?
85.
-2.
This honestly might be the
It's -2.
X is -2.
I'm
Yours
not
is gonna be
confused no
super
longer.
easy tomorrow after we work out all these really hard problems.
Yay! Okay,
Are you done? Are you
No,
done?
I'm not done. I got a decimal. That's why I'm so mad.
Okay.
Okay, Heather, in and out, chili.
Heather, did you get 25?
I got it. -5.3 repeated.
Okay.
Oh, I got it right.
What is happening? Can I see it?
I'm getting them all.
I know what she did.
I'm getting them all.
I get this.
I know what she did.
I'm having a visual breakdown. All you need to do is add properly. 28 plus 63 is not 101.
Oh, Darcy's
It's
gonna
90.
struggle when he gets back.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
I don't think I was testing this.
So
But if you do, I don't have to do it.
they added some extra. So that would be angle addition.
Honestly, you find why
That work?
you find X. I have a problem with it.
Huh?
Where'd my neighbor go?
Oh, okay, okay. That's all I need. They got it right here, right? And they plugged it in.
That doesn't count. I know it doesn't count.
Let's just do I.
Anytime I use the word plug in, or something.
For Halloween, what y'all doing for Halloween?
Oh, you did.
What, honey?
I'm gonna say Halloween.
Trick or treating is great.
I've never
Going to warehouse.
I'm going to your house and give me some.
I want to go to Sloan's Furniture.
Okay, now,
And give me
they're
some
telling us
funnel
we
cake.
need to subtract, so which one's
I don't know.
Alright, are we ready for I? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, we're starting I. We have 15 minutes to turn this in and cut it out and get everything ready, so we need to
Why do we have
hustle.
to cut it out?
That's what that
This is
is.
the directions tell you to do. And I'm sorry about your lunch.
It says cut out what?
Alright, so, oh, this is a lovely problem.
Yeah. I didn't do that
Okay,
one.
so, all you have to do is know that this angle and this entire angle are alternate interior angles. Okay? Now, we know that this baby part is what?
16 degrees.
And this big part is what?
Not 64.
So you would say 8x plus 21 plus 16 equals, what's the other part? 14x minus 23.
Amazing.
That's it, that's all you do. Why are we so confused on that? I'm not.
Oh, I did it
I
right.
mean, okay, technically, could you do plus 16 plus 14 and it's into 180?
No, because they're congruent, not a linear pair.
I hate it.
What number are we on?
Oh, I did that wrong.
I don't think you said it equal to 180. You don't set it equal to 180, no. So, it's because it's pointing at this right here. So you would say that
Sounds right, I did that
11
wrong.
equals, put an equal sign right here, plus 63.
X equals 10.
Yep, plus 63 right there. And the reason is
Oh, I
because
wrote it
that
wrong.
X,
If this is review, we'll be
this entire angle right here, and this entire angle right here are congruent. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, 6.
What?
What?
That.
How'd you get there? Look, Andrew, you supposed to add the
Okay, I got inside.
21 and 16, you added together.
Yeah,
That's 60. Andrew, that's 60. What are you doing?
Jay,
That's
Jay.
60.
Yes.
37 plus 23.
Yes.
What do you got, Adam?
B, I got
Yeah, I add 90 plus 60.
Alright, guys.
You X equals 10.
Oh, okay. X equals 10. Great. On J, take this angle right here. And this entire angle right here. And
Set equal.
set them equal to each other.
Break out into that.
So that would be 8y plus 42 equals 5y minus 9 plus 90. Then you're going to add, once you find y, you're going to plug it in right here and add in this part and set it equal to 180. Finish it without me. You've got 10 minutes. We can do this.
I need to put in the I.
I already finished everything, but then small words.
Okay.
Would I keep the negative 9 in this right here?
Okay. Did you do,
Negative 9 plus 9.
would be a positive 81.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so after I do this, it would be.
Yeah. I'm going to start rolling.
Yes, go ahead and start. If you're done, go.
Okay, how do we add up the infinity?
The whole blue right here, this whole blue, and the red.
So,
5y minus 9 plus 90 plus 14 minus 4x equals 180.
okay. So, this is 55. I'm sorry. It's really bad.
Is this a 21? 21 plus 16 is not 32.
It's 37.
You have this as a 32.
Oh no, this is a 30. Oh. I can't read my own handwriting sometimes.
So when you add two parts of the segment together, what's that called?
60 equals.
No, ignore the next step. I just want you to do this part. Okay, but we have another part of our segment in there, right?
Is the other
So
J?
it's this part. So they're asking you
J.
to do this part right here to get
Miss
this
Rhoda?
part. That's all they're asking you to do. So do QR plus RS and get what?
I got 27. Yeah, do the same thing. I don't know. We'll see.
Miss Wesley.
You got 27?
Yeah. Pop it. Okay.
Okay, so then what do they do right here?
Yeah.
Can you
Okay,
miss
what do they do right here? They set up. So let it be set up.
You need to look at
You add the X.
You did it
So
right.
like plus X
Yeah.
equals this.
And then mark out this line because it shouldn't be there. And then that last one is the definition of what?
Miss Asbury, what did you plug in?
They went from equal to congruent, so that's the definition of congruent.
What would you plug in? What's that?
For this, I would say, I would say 5 times, what is it?
13.
13 minus 9 plus 90 plus 4 minutes.
That's not happening.
I'm gonna sit here and finish my work.
I'm confused.
I'll turn this into you by the end of the day.
Yes, by the end of the day.
Okay, I got that.
I'm gonna sit here and finish.
I'll just turn it in tomorrow. That way you don't stress about it during the day. During the day today.
You have to cut it out today.
I didn't do this right.
Okay, which one,
I always about to place it on the little pyramid.
Get glue it?
No, like,
This
that's
is
a
y,
certain
first of all, this is y. And negative 9 plus 90 is not 99. It's negative 9 plus 90. What?
I was wondering how we, like,
Did you
what
read the
order.
directions? Okay. Good. Okay, so tonight for your homework, look over 3.1 and 3.2 to review for your test, okay? It's gonna be like it's really a quiz.
I never said anything about tests, so.
I did, it was on this Monday.
Miss Asbury, X 5.
But I'm not sure.
I think so.
If you borrowed a calculator, hold it up. Oh, and if any of you see calculators that say Compton on the back, they are mine.
Yes.
Stay out of Pompton. That's very normal blood sugar.
And add 5 points to your table,
Why?
because you did a great job today.
Why?
We did.
You did, y'all worked really hard. Alright, so what should you study tonight? What should you study tonight? 3.1 and 3.2.
So Ms. Webster, just get out the numbers in front of you and then answer here.
Ooh, would anybody like to graph a Halloween thing as for bonus points? Oh, okay, dear.
We did this last year.
Would you like a cat or a
My
ghost?
family will leave you alone.
I finished, yay, oh.
He's got one right.
Oh, cat or ghost?
Why do you think I'm having a mental breakdown?
Cat. You get a cat?
Everything at work on Sunday. Like, I despise everyone.
Okay, I will make more copies. If you want to come back during this period and get them, you can. Or you can get it tomorrow. It's due by Friday. But I'm out of copies now, so I will make more copies for you.
Yeah. Wait, what am I asking questions for tomorrow first?
For your bonus. If you want it.
Sorry, it's coming during the period.
No, because you can't. Yeah.
I can't watch.